Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Leo, and today we are continuing the Disco Elysium file. Where we last left off, we had done a few things. We improved the Van Eyck jam. We sent Kim off to do the body processing. And then we did a bunch of little things. We made progress on the La Responsabilité quest, and we sang karaoke. And so today, does this guy have anything new to say now that I've sang, out of curiosity? It's all about money, you know. I think that's what he said last time, so maybe he's the most important NPC in the game. Maybe he's like giving me a massive hint that it's all about money. That's the main motive. That's a joke. I highly doubt that. But so today, first of all, I wanted to give everyone a heads up front that this recording might be a little bit shorter than usual. I've been considering whether or not to like shorten my episode lengths to between like 30 and 40 minutes. So I might try that out to see how I feel for this episode. And feel free to give me your feedback in the comments. Oh, what am I doing? I can fast travel. Duh. Actually, what happens if I talk to Seleng at night? But sorry, I'm getting distracted everywhere. But feel free to give me feedback in the comments as to whether or not you would like me to do this. If you would like me to go down to 30 to 40 minute episodes, or if you would like me to stay at the length of 50 minutes to an hour. That's what I try to hit usually, but like most of the time I end up going a little bit over an hour. But yeah, feel free to give me your feedback on that. It is greatly appreciated. But let's talk to you really quick.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Okay, you have nothing new. Okay, so anyway, today's episode, what we're going to do is we're going to try to make the antenna around the roundabout. And it occurred to me that it's probably not going to go well. And I say that because the radio transceiver that I got, I probably should have gone with the one for the radio computer. I don't know how much of an impact the perfectly adequate transceiver is going to have, but I'm sure the putting in the work for the computer transceiver would have a more positive modifier on whatever checks going to come up. And that brings me to my next point, the checks. She said that I have to be physically and mentally prepared for what's going to happen. And it didn't really click when I first heard it, but upon reflection, what I'm thinking she means is it's going to be like 2 or 3 red checks, like back to back, that are going to be both physically based and mentally based. So what that tells me is that the physique checks probably aren't going to go well. But I won't be able to change my clothes, because she said there can be no interruption. So whatever clothes I'm going to wear, I have to make sure that I am satisfied with them before I leave. So let's really quick, what do I think I'll need for this endeavor? In terms of physique, I think endurance and physical instrument are probably going to be the big two. I don't think I'll need shivers or electrochemistry. She did say that people use stimulants for stuff like this, and I think she was hinting at like, because I know stimulants in this game, like drugs and alcohol, can give you stuff to increase physique checks. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to stick with my version of Harry is going sober. So I don't know how that's going to go, but physical instrument and endurance I think are going to be the big two. She also said I have to be mentally prepared, so I'm thinking volition might be a big one. Yeah, volition. I'm thinking visual calculus might be important as well. Maybe conceptualization. I don't know if I'd need to do that mid-building, because I already kind of have the vision in my head, but I'm thinking volition might be important, visual calculus might be important, so we're going to center our build, in terms of this, maybe reaction speed. So we're going to, oh, and interfacing is going to be important, so we're going to center our build around that. So they said wear a good pair of gloves, so this is the best pair we got. Let's see what we have. Okay, let's see where we're at. Endurance is at 3. Physical instrument is at 2. Oh, because I have this. Hang on, I'm going to stop this temporarily. Because, and I'm actually going to, I did read the comments from last episode, and someone said that actual art degree is actually really funny. Which I think that would be pretty hilarious. But for Arno van Eyck might be the best one for this right now. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and internalize that. And then, like, I know I can use skill points to get rid of thoughts I don't need anymore. And maybe I'll do that. But we'll see. Because I don't know. I still haven't decided. Maybe I'll go with actual art degree and get rid of Arno van Eyck. But we'll see. So anyway, I think that's good. So now let's see. We have physical instrument at 4. We have endurance at 3. Visual calculus is at 8. Volition is at 7. And pain thresholds at 2. Hand-eye coordination's at 6. Reaction speed's at 5. Hand-eye coordinate. Oh yeah, I already said that. I think interfacing's at 6. I think this might be the best, like, spread that we're going to get. And this is all based purely on guesses. I don't know what I'll need. So I guess let's go ahead and do this. Let me save just in case. But yeah, I don't know. I also don't know how long this is gonna take. If it takes over 3 hours, I might reload my save. I don't think it will though.
Yes, what is it?
I'm ready now. I have my raincoat, my beanie. I have the stolen armor. I am all set. I'm ready now. Let's contact Archer.
Very good. If you'll help me with some of this equipment then.
I have no
If
idea.
you'll please carry that amplifier and cables, officer. We have quite a lot to carry.
Breakthrough. Oh, okay. Breakthrough imminent. Arno van Eyck. That might actually. Did that get rid of my research bonus? Also, what time is it? Okay. Oh God. This seems like it's day. Like it's very early morning. If it is, I'm gonna reload my save because that wasn't part of the plan. I'll just wait for tomorrow. Oh boy. Oh no. Okay, it's been an hour. Out of curiosity, what is my thing at? Interfacing is back to 5. In that case, I'm going to do this breakthrough now so that I can, or can I not? Oh, I can't. Crap. Breakthrough imminent. Okay, so never mind. I guess that's not going to be good. Oh, I'm down here now. Continue.
And now if you'll just connect that here...
Got it. Are we ready?
We're ready to try at least. Please put those on. I've configured the channels so that only your microphone is set to broadcast. We'll both be able to listen, but anyone we reach will only hear your voice.
Okay.
You will need to transmit your connection request while I attempt to locate the warship's public frequency. You will likely encounter some interference, but it's important to keep transmitting your request until you're acknowledged. Ready?
Wait, what if they never acknowledge me?
Then it will be exactly like every other moment of every other day. I ask again, are you ready?
I mean, why would I say not yet? What happens if I say not yet?
Too late. I've begun transmitting.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Cool.
Go ahead, officer.
Coalition Warship Archer, this is Lieutenant Harrier Dubois of the RCM. Please acknowledge.
You're all alone out there, wandering a blasted heath, calling out to the night. But there is no reply, except for the buzzing of invisible machines.
I don't know what to expect.
Try again, officer.
Coalition Warship Archer, this is Lieutenant Dubois. Please acknowledge.
Perhaps you're simply imagining it, but it seems as though you're learning to pull apart the fibers of this auditory felt. You focus on one strand in particular, one that sounds very nearly human.
Okay.
Nein, Liebling, das lasse ich nicht zu. Wie kannst du unseren Jungen bloß auf einen dieser Dinger nach Bredefort schicken?
It's been a while since I've took German, but I think, what is Liebling? I know Lieb is love. Is Liebling like significant other? So I think it's no my love or something. I don't remember what Lasse is. How can you, young boy? Someone feel free to translate this in the comments. I think Jungend is, I think, a little boy, or young. I think. I know this is how can you. Hello, Archer. Do you acknowledge?
Marianne, mir erzählt, dass Oscar nicht mehr, seit auf einem Luftschiff aus Graz zurückgekommen ist. Halten ihn die Psychologen für vollkommen normal. Aber sie hat das Gefühl, seit seiner Rückkehr mit einem Fremden zusammenzuleben.
I'm beginning to think that I focused on the wrong skills. Marianne has my something. What is Oscar? I think Oscar is just Oscar. The Oscar no more. I know nicht mehr is no more. Seid ihr auf einem Luftschiff? Is that boat? I think Schiff is. I don't know. Zurückgekommen means to come back. Yeah, I know words, but it's been literal years since I took German, so a lot of these words are no longer familiar to me.
You can't make out a word of this gibberish.
Is this more of this? Soona, is this more of that entropanetic crosstalk?
Liebling, bitte. Ist unser einziges Kind. Kann doch auch nächstes Jahr zur Akademie gehen.
Okay, my love, please. He is, unser einziges Kind. He is, I know Kind is child. He can, nächstes Jahr is next year. You can take him to school next year? Or he'll be going to school next year? No, yeah, he can... Academy gehen. Yeah, Academy gehen is go to school. If this is the entropanetic crosstalk, did Harry like back out of having a child, or did he leave a wife and kid?
It's very likely, based on what we've recently learned. Give me a moment while I attempt to narrow the receiving mode.
Okay.
In the meantime, you must keep trying.
Coalition Warship Archer, this is Lieutenant Dubois. If you're there, Archer, please acknowledge.
Again?
Coalition Warship Archer, this is Lieutenant Dubois. Do you acknowledge?
It's cold now.
Kim? How did you get on my connection?
There's no way the lieutenant has his own megalo-frequency connection. Very strange.
Huh. It's cold now.
Someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired. Could this be the future? It's cold now. Someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired. Is he talking about... No. He's talking about... Is this talking about the supercomputer in the basement? In the, doomed commercial area? The radio computer? Or is this the future? What is he talking about?
I believe you mean, what was he talking about?
Are you saying this is more entropanetic crosstalk then?
Yes, that's by far the most likely explanation. But the odds of us hearing him, though, out of all the voices in the Pale?
Oh, this is really cool.
It's been a long winter, long and cold.
Are astronomically low.
Huh.
Natürlich halten ihn die Psychologen für vollkommen normal.
Naturally, Halton... I don't think that's stop. I think Halton is something else. Natürlich in, wait, maybe it's wait? Naturally wait for his psychology to become normal? So what can we do about it?
What else is there to do? Keep trying.
Coalition Warship Archer, do you acknowledge? This is Lieutenant Dubois.
But someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Dubois, please acknowledge.
Archer, this is Lieutenant Dubois. Can you hear me?
Liebling, bitte. Ist unser einziges Kind.
Lovely, please. He is your something child.
Warship Archer, please identify.
The signals are getting increasingly mixed. Plucking Archer's signal from this will be like isolating a single strand from a tangle of hair.
Impossible failure. Oh, it's 18? Okay, yeah, there's no way.
It's not working. The crosstalk is simply too strong.
The programmer removes her sweat-drenched headphones. What can we do?
I did not expect simply locating the signal to be so difficult.
She appears to be concentrating very intently.
We must consider several variables. Local anthroponetic conditions, the sophistication of our transceiver, the quality of our connections, and the physics of our antenna itself.
Okay.
Our transceiver is perfectly capable, so there is no problem there.
Okay.
And we're also unlikely to change our local anthroponetic conditions. So, the next step is to thoroughly inspect our connections.
How am I supposed to inspect the connections?
You need to climb up there and look at them for yourself.
She stares at you as though it were obvious. Her hand gestures to the colorful cables dangling from the horse's forehooves.
But you don't have the technical expertise.
I don't.
Someone has been maintaining it.
No problem at all. You've already teleported up way greater heights.
Oh, should I focus on savoir-faire?
Something about this setup seems dimly familiar, but you'll be damned if you know what you're supposed to do about it. Images of your body smashed against the pavement flood your mind. This is dangerous.
No problem. I've already mastered the art of teleportation.
Teleportation isn't real. Climbing is, however, with all its hazards.
But I don't know what I'm doing.
That's true, but I can't leave my station, so it will have to be you.
But what if I slip and fall?
Then you might break your neck.
She replies matter-of-factly. Okay, let's do this. Climb the monument. What check is it gonna be? I literally don't know if I did this right. Am I gonna die? I mean, okay. I might have focused on the wrong stuff. Oh, that is so dangerous.
Your gloves give you a solid grip on the metal bar. This feels pleasingly familiar.
Okay.
You don't exactly cut a lithesome figure, but after several moments of scrambling, you manage to hoist yourself atop the monument.
Okay. Oh god, he's standing?
That performance was frankly an embarrassment.
That is fine. Examine the connections.
The connection itself is nothing more than a little braid of exposed wire wrapped about the hoof of the horse. A copper fetter, it cannot slip.
Okay.
The whole monument is covered in a thin but durable layer of oil and grime. It's obvious no one has cleaned it in years. The programmer mentioned ammonia, but anything alcoholic should dissolve the oils, creating a cleaner and clearer connection.
Oh.
Well, do you see anything?
The connections are pretty dirty, but I don't have anything to clean them with.
Damn, I was afraid of that. And I didn't bring any solvents with me. How foolish.
Okay, so if I had the alcohol from that one... from the tie, I would be able to clean this.
Short of changing the shape of the antenna, I'm not sure what else we can do from here. And the lorries are all jammed together, so that's unlikely to happen.
What would changing the shape of the antenna do?
Ideally, narrow the receiving mode so that we can isolate the warship signal and eliminate the crosstalk. But if you don't know what you're doing, of course you could just make it worse.
How do we change the shape of the antenna?
What do you mean? You adjust the antenna manually, with your hand. I'm afraid we're out of alternatives. You're just going to have to go for it.
Interesting. So because I didn't get that one bottle of very potent alcohol, I'm going with the harder option, which is not good.
She's right. The responsibility is yours, and yours alone. There's no turning back now.
Look at Philippe III.
You are face to face with Philip III. The Bronze King looks toward the west. Something about his features seems bizarrely distorted. Not intentionally. It's a matter of perspective. The king was never meant to be seen from such an angle as you've attained.
Look at the horse.
This faithful steed is in nearly as poor a condition as its rider.
Look up.
A clear night sky. The stars make for a brilliant display. Across the river, you can see the lights of Coalition Warship Archer floating above Rivershore East.
Okay. I'm not going to look down. If anything, that is absolutely going to hurt my check. More than the check is already hurt. Alright. I have no choice. I have to roll a 10, 11, or 12. Because I'm at 6. Interfacing 5 plus the solid grip. And my interfacing at this point could not be better than this. Alright, 10, 11, or 12. Here we go. Yeah. He's gonna pull it off. Huh.
You allow the broken hunk of metal to clatter to the ground. It wasn't clear to you it did anything anyway.
I got a 10. Total of 10.
Nein, Liebling. What are you doing? The connection is even worse now. This is extremely unprofessional.
I'm sorry, I was trying to do good.
But you didn't. You made things worse.
Literally the sorriest cop on the earth. Achievement unlocked.
She's right. This was your responsibility.
Damn it. I'm going to push the power supply. I doubt it will last more than a few minutes, so you'd better make them count.
A maelstrom of sound, swirling and swirling around an invisible point. It's mounting. Mounting.
Nicht mehr derselbe ist, seit auf einem Luftschiff aus Graz zurückgekommen ist.
Alright.
Lieutenant Dubois, please respond.
It's too much. Your eardrums are throbbing, about to burst.
A long winter, long and cold.
And then, nothing.
Try it now.
Coalition Warship Archer, this is Lieutenant Harry Dubois of the RCM. Please acknowledge.
This is Warship Archer. We are acknowledging and accepting you. Though we're still getting quite a bit of interference.
This is the best we can do. I suggest you get to your business quickly. I doubt I'll be able to maintain even this connection very long.
Alright.
This is it. You're finally getting to speak with those who hold real power. And by that they mean the ones with the guns and the warships.
Oh, Authority might have been good for
There is
this.
so much you wish you could ask, but you probably only have time for 1 or 2 questions before the signal is lost.
Alright.
Please be advised that you're speaking on a public frequency. What is your request?
In that case, let's just get straight to the point. Fine for 1 or 2 questions. Listen, I really need to reach the Committee of Responsibility.
Acknowledge. To reach the committee, all you need to do is fill out the appropriate request form and submit it to the Liaison for Public Affairs. If the liaison accepts your request, you will be invited to address the committee at their next quarterly public hearing. We believe the next hearing is scheduled for July.
She seems very satisfied by this answer. Let's just not beat around the bush. I didn't know I would be needing empathy. Clean and sober, discovered a strange anomaly, not boring, normal. 72%.
This isn't about you. Not really. It may have been at a certain point, but you've let go of that perspective. This is about your responsibility to all of Revachon.
All right.
Now, take a deep breath. Look upward. You don't have to bear the burden alone.
Huh. Why am I... Huh. When it said assigning la responsabilité, I didn't know it was going to lead to this. And I don't think... How is this going to impact things? Listen to me. The situation in Martinez is a powder keg. If the Coalition doesn't intervene, many people will die.
What? How do you know this?
Damn it, there's no time to explain. You better write this down.
What's your tone? Now, please describe the situation in as much detail as you can. We will forward our summary to the committee.
I didn't mean to be rude. We're on very limited time, and I don't know when it's going to cut me off.
There's papers rustling in the background. She's clearing her desk, preparing to take notes. There, you've wedged your foot in the door. Now, if you can show the Coalition how much they're needed, they'll have no choice but to intervene. You have the facts. Just lay them out beneath the cold light of reason.
There's something weird going on with the Wild Pines. The Wild Pines has been completely shut out of the strike negotiation. The Wild Pines have recently lost control of a paramilitary death squad called Crenell. She's not going to take me seriously if I don't do this. I'm going to have to say this if I'm going to be taken seriously. The Wild Pines has recently lost control of a paramilitary death squad called Crenell.
Please continue. We're listening.
I've also uncovered evidence the Union may also be orchestrating a takeover of a local fishing village.
We have it. Is there anything else the committee should know?
Huh. Yes, I've also discovered an entropinetic phenomenon here in Martinez.
We're afraid we must ask you to repeat that, Lieutenant Dubois.
Afraid? What is she afraid of? Her tone has shifted. She's no longer herself.
I said I don't know where this is going to lead. If the Coalition intervenes, what is going to happen? I said I've discovered an entropinetic phenomenon here in Martinez.
Acknowledge. Listen very carefully, Lieutenant. We're going to ask you a series of questions. It is imperative that you answer as directly and truthfully as you can. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. First question. Are you currently in the vicinity of Suragli, the North Arcade Islands, or near Pale Offshore Platform in Sulindico?
No, I'm in Martinez.
Very good. Next question. Would you describe the phenomenon as internal to the Isola or external to the Isola?
Oh, if the Coalition knows there's a 2mm, if there's Pale in Martinez, they might quarantine the whole place.
What she means is, actually, you have no idea what those words could mean in this context.
It's inland. Internal.
Next question. At the time, did you experience sense objects?
Can you elaborate?
Yes. Examples may include sound, memory, light.
It was a kind of gradient.
Let's go on. Final question. Were you alone?
Of course not. The radio programmer was there. That reminds you, where has your half-brother gone?
Kim?
There's no need to overthink this.
We repeat. Were you alone?
Where has your half-brother gone? There's no need to overthink this. Oh. Oh, are they going to quarantine everyone who was in contact with it? We repeat, were you alone? There is no need to overthink this. Why is it such a simple question? Why is this happening? Why did this happen? For such a simple question. I'm going to say yes. I was alone.
You hear the sound of a page ripping.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Please stand by while we transmit our summary.
A long winter.
I'm not sure how much longer I can keep the signal clear, officer.
You have to, Soona. Just a little longer.
Lieutenant Dubois, this is Coalition Warship Archer. Please acknowledge.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you for standing by. We are authorized to report the Committee of Responsibility for Rebel has acknowledged and accepted your request. They would like you to address your matter to the committee directly, as their earliest convenience.
When is that?
Subito. Coalition Shuttle Laurel is setting a course for your position. They will arrive momentarily. Stand by.
To the southwest, several stars begin to move in unison. The minor constellation
What is
of Coalition
happening right
Shuttle
now?
Laurel begins executing a graceful turn, drawn by an invisible wire.
So, they're really coming. I'm still not certain whether this was a good idea or not, but there is something extraordinary about summoning an aerostatic with your voice.
Someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
I wonder what Kim's up to now.
The whirling in rags looms up to your right, a luminous cube against the nighttime. As though the whole plaza were a giant radio computer, and the hostel its glowing filament memory. You think he's in his room, but do you really know? No, you don't. You only know that he isn't here.
So...
It's here!
Oh boy.
The programmer's words are nearly swallowed by the roar of the Laurel's main rotors.
Lieutenant Dubois, this is Coalition Warship Archer. We have been instructed to inform you that the Laurel arrived at your position. Please acknowledge.
No shit. How are they supposed to hear your acknowledgement over the thundering of their own rotors?
Acknowledged, Archer. This is Lieutenant Dubois.
Thank you. The Committee of Responsibility for Rebel has authorized us to offer you an immediate extraction. Do you accept?
Immediate extraction? Huh? Hold on, I have a few questions first.
We are far past that point, Lieutenant. There is only one question now. Are you ready, or are you not?
Look around one last time.
The roundabout, Martinez North, nighttime. Somehow, the streetlights only make the scene more lonely. You can hear someone retching in a nearby courtyard. The programmer eyes you curiously. She does not understand why you're hesitating. Whatever her misgivings about the Coalition, the fact is that you've summoned an aerostatic with your voice, an achievement she never thought she'd witness. But where is your half-brother, the lieutenant? He should be here. There is something, a whisper, circulating among the city's footnoted alleyways and along its electrical wires. But what it's saying, you can't tell. It seems to be a message meant for someone else.
I mean, I'll board it, but I will keep in mind that I have a save I can reload. If this ends the game, which it seems like it will, I accept Archer, get me out of here. Board the aerostatic.
Acknowledged. Laurel has initiated the extraction procedure. Stand by.
Marianne hat mir
Committee
erzählt, dass
of Law
Oscar nicht mehr derselbe ist,
Responsibility,
seit er auf einem
achievement
Luftschiff
unlocked.
zurück.
Weeks later, no answers about extracted cop. The condition and whereabouts of an RCM officer extracted by a Coalition aerostatic 2 weeks ago remain unknown. The dramatic maneuver witnessed by dozens near the North Roundabout has reportedly increased tensions between the citizens of Martinez, the RCM, and Coalition authorities. Early reports that the lieutenant was investigating entropinetic phenomena along the coast have not been confirmed. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the lieutenant was in Martinez as part of a murder investigation. A Coalition representative declined repeated requests for comment.
So they did. They did exactly what I thought they were going to do, which is why I said yes to Were You Alone? Because they took me and they either experimented on me because I am exposed to the phenomenon, or they straight up killed me because... Oh. I wonder if the Coalition is trying to cover up the fact that, the Pale is internal. Huh. I wonder if that's the reason why the guy was killed, because he discovered this and reported it back. Huh. Okay. End? Load game. Quick save backup. Okay, so my let's really quick. This is a quick save. Oh, I can only reload my latest quick save. So load. Okay, so I mean, I wonder if I had said back out, if they would have forced me to come. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and end the episode there for today. Like I said, I'm looking at maybe doing shorter episodes, so let me know how you guys feel about that idea. But that was fascinating. I don't know if I should like replay that quest to see if backing out would have made much of a difference, but yeah, like that was very interesting. I don't know how to feel about the Coalition now. If they like tried to cover it up or something, because this was far from just assigning la responsabilité. This was telling the coalition. I guess I could have left the part out about the entropinetic phenomenon and just said the stuff about the fishing village and the Cronel. I wonder what would have happened if I have done that. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Oh, whoops. Let me know down in the comments if this quest is worth replaying or if I should just move on. Because usually, like, how I've been playing this whole game, I just, like, move on. But if that was a bad end, maybe I'll try it again. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead assuming that I'm not going to do this quest again. So next time we'll probably paint the wall and then wait for 2200 to roll around so we can get our gun back. So yeah, thank you very so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be notified of when I upload the next part of the file to the archives, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, as well as leave a like or comment if you so desire. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.